It was a perfectly healthy boy.
Disturbing discovery sent shockwaves across two Massachusetts towns in the 1980s. A baby boy found dead on the side of the road in Mansfield. 2 years earlier, another baby was left for dead in Freetown. Tonight, I'm bringing you inside of the investigation as authorities work to identify these baby does.
I received the call early in the morning that there had been a baby abandonment in the town of Mansfield on Fruit Street, and I was headed out to the scene. They said the baby was deceased and had been found in the woods.
It's January 26, 1985. A father and son are in the woods just south of the Mansfield airport.
They were walking along, and I believe one of them saw what appeared to be a baby doll.
What appeared to be a baby doll was the body of a newborn baby boy, abandoned on a cold winter day with snow covering parts of his face and stomach. Walk me through that day when you got to the scene.
I remember going over a stone wall slightly in a distance, and I was directed that way. There was a slight layer of snow on the ground and was directed to the location of the baby. It was naked, laying on its back. The umbilical cord was still attached to the baby. There was a plastic bag off to one side with some blood and some clots appeared to have been torn open, and the placenta had been, it appeared it had been moved by an animal up by the baby's head.
Kenneth Martin was a state police detective at the time, working for the Bristol County District Attorney's Office.
I recall seeing a small footwear impression, as we refer to them. It was an athletic type shoe. And you could see where it had gone in, and you could see where it had come out in the vicinity of the baby.
That sneaker print, a blue fiber, and a strand of light brown hair were the only clues left behind. The evidence was sent to the FBI, but it didn't bring them any closer to solving the case.
And it becomes very disturbing, not only because of the fact that it doesn't appear we're going to solve it, but due to the facts and circumstances around this newborn being left out there.
Has this case stuck with you?
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about it. I think about it every so often.
2 years earlier, in 1983, another baby was found dead under eerily similar circumstances here on Route 24 in Freetown. That baby also abandoned in the woods, umbilical cord still attached.
The family, I believe, was picking mushrooms off of Route 24 in Freetown, and they came upon an infant. It was determined that the infant had been left there overnight or several hours and died as a result of that, being exposed to the element.
The baby was eventually buried at the Notre Dame Cemetery in Fall River, surrounded by investigators, similar to the Mansfield baby doe. What was it like being at the funeral for this baby who had no family?
It's a sad day. Here we have an individual who's being buried, or a baby that's being buried, and no family members to mourn them or no family members to be there. So that's one of the reasons why we wanted to be there.
To this day, the Bristol County baby does still haven't been identified, but with new DNA technology, hope is growing.
We're working with the FBI on genealogical DNA to see if we can identify a family connection.
Connections that could finally bring the suspects to light and the cases to a close.
I would hope that there would be some closure to at least put a name with the individual.
While the Bristol County DA is hoping new technology will close these cases, there may still be people out there who know exactly what happened. So if you have any information on these cases or any of the other ones we've told you about, contact State Police Lieutenant Anne Marie Robinson at this number right here. It's 508-961-1918.